Hello, you guys. How are you? It is Crystal Lopez here from crystalandcomp.com. And we have made a trip out of town. We are in Dallas, and this is where a lot of my family, all of my family lives pretty much. And a lot of Lenny's sister lives here, nieces and nephews, lots of family here. This is where we lived I lived in the Dallas area till I was 40. Anyway, we are here to see grandbabies and children and family and all the things. I'm here to get a haircut. We're here to see older kids. Like I said, grandkids. Lenny's sister, Luke Henry, got to experience menudo for the first time. I do not eat menudo. I do not cook menudo. I don't even want to know it exists. It is not my thing at all. But Lenny's sister makes it, and we went and had a nice visit with her, and she had made a huge pot of menudo, and Jack and Luke Henry got to play with, really it would be their second cousins, I guess, because it's, let's see, Lenny's nephew and his wife. They're a little bit younger than me. Because you have to remember, Lenny's at the end of the food chain. Lenny's sister is she's the firstborn, he's the baby. And Lenny and I didn't have our kids until, Lenny was early, mid-30s. I guess Lenny was mid-late 30s. And her adult children were already grown. Do you know what I mean? Like, just gaps in ages and the stages that people are in. So Lenny's nephew and his wife, their kids are about the same age as Jack and Luke Henry. So while they would be, I guess they would be great nieces and nephews, all of that confuses me. But they played forever, just had such a great time. Luke Henry had menudo for the first time. Jack was like, I'm not eating that. I said, baby, I don't blame you. But just such a good time together. We saw Garrett and, which is our older son, who is 24, and they're the ones that just had a new baby. So they've got 2 babies now. We saw him and his wife, and, we had such a great time. Time passes so fast. The baby was just born in September. She's like trying to sit up. She's got her hands in her mouth. She's holding her little toy. Just so beautiful. So beautiful. Time moves so fast. Anyway, we're also going to see, so let me say this. I forgot to say about the menudo. Lenny loves menudo. He loves it. Loves it, loves it, loves it. And there are obviously places that you can get it in San Antonio. But it's usually one of those things on the menu that they will make it, but they only make it on the weekends, or they only make it on Fridays or Sundays or whatever. So you can't always get it. It's not always easily available, at least, at the places that we've been to. So he was super, super excited that his sister had made this, and she makes it every year. It had been a couple of years since she made it. And they were just so excited to sit down and eat that. Him and his nephew, and then Luke Henry tried it, and it was just a great time, a really great time. So today we have to get haircuts. I'm getting my hair touched up, which is why I've showered, but my hair is just pulled up, and my hair is always pulled up, but it's not washed. I've got to run a few errands first, grab some coffee, and then I will get my hair done first. Our hair lady has been our same hair lady since my twins were 1, I think they were, and they're about to be 18. We still have not found anyone in San Antonio. When I've worked to try to find somebody, the wait lists are long. Like, it's been a whole ordeal, and I'm over it. I'm like, we're just going to keep driving to Dallas to get our hair done. For now, that's what we're doing. So, I just love, we sit down and she knows what to do. I take Luke Henry and Jack in between coming here to, like, you know, super cuts or something like that, I don't even know what to tell them. I'm like, I don't know. It's short hair, long hair, scissors on the top, and I don't know if it's a 2 or a 3 or what. And I'll have to message her and ask her or whatever. I like just going in and she knows what to do, and she's fast and she gets everyone taken care of. And then we catch up, and, you know, I mean, literally your hairdresser becomes your friend, right? We vacation together, for crying out loud. Anyway, so haircuts today, might see grandbabies again. We're going to go at some point today or tomorrow and see my sister-in-law and my brother and their kids, probably my mom too. And then we'll head back on the road because this next week starts our routines again. A long work week for me next week. We've been off work for 2.5 weeks from my coaching business, and we're both like, we know that next week is going to be a lot and it's going to be overwhelming. So just trying to soak up these last few days. I actually might go to Aldi while I'm here. There is an Aldi here in DFW, and I might do that. All right, I've only got 47 minutes until my hair appointment, and I need to run into the post office, and then I need to go and get coffee and then head to my hair appointment. Okay. All right. We'll see you there. All right. So here we are. I am looking over my hair and telling her more of what I want. I love that little Christmas tree of hers that is up. Isn't it so cute? So I just got my hair cut and highlighted like 2 months ago, but I wanted some more highlights and I needed some more dead ends cut off. So that's what she was doing, and I loved the way that it turned out. She took like an inch off, and then of course she did Jack and Luke Henry's hair, and then one other teenager got a haircut. I am going through a video that my guy edited while they're getting their haircut. So this is the next morning, and we're actually staying in a furnished rental when we're in DFW on this trip. And we are making breakfast. We are actually making breakfast I'm helping Luke Henry make breakfast for his biological mom. So Jack and Luke Henry are adopted. We are very open with them about that. There are no secrets. They know their story, and they deserve to know their story. So she lives in the DFW area, and oftentimes when we make a trip there, we do try to at least meet up with her for lunch, or, you know, we know where she lives. We'll swing by. They want to know her, and they have a right to know her. And so, she's living a very good life right now, and has for about 6 years. And I believe that people can recover from their past, and that is what she's done. And I've always told her, as long as you are living a clean life, we are happy to have you know, open conversations with you and meet up with you when we're in town. So we're making breakfast. Luke Henry was gonna do all of this, or do the majority of it, but we ended up doing fried eggs and bacon, and I was like, you know what, let me handle most of this. And he got pastries together and got pastries on the table, and then she came over and visited for about an hour and a half, and we all chatted, and then they all chat, you know, just hang out and have good conversations and talk about the things that they like and the things that they're working on, and, you know, just good conversation. So I believe that there shouldn't be any secrets, and this is their story, and they have a right to know what their story is. So I am not the best egg fryer. Let me just tell you. So obviously I made enough breakfast for my entire family, but this was with the intention of them being able to have breakfast with their biological mom. So here we are, and when we're done here, we're actually going to get ready and go and see my family in the DFW area. We had set aside some time to hang out with them and have like a early dinner at my sister-in-law and brother's house, and my mom was coming over as well. My sister-in-law actually has worked with me off and on crystalandcomp.com for 10 years. And right now she handles my Amazon deal stuff and some Facebook stuff. And so you'll get to see her face and put a face behind. If you subscribe to my emails and get my Amazon emails, you know exactly who is putting that stuff together now. So she is like a sister to me. There's my mom, and my husband's back there, and we've had dinner, and we're all just hanging out, and I'm training her on something new while I'm there, and we're just having fun. She's taking lots of notes. So there you have it. My mom is like, okay, enough of all this work.
Morning. So today's Monday and it is my first big day back we're back from vacation from our coaching program, and we have meetings every Monday that start at 9:30. So that is in a little less than 30 minutes. Lenny and I decided last night to wait until today to go back to San Antonio. He has some things that he wasn't able to finish up, and we have two separate cars. One of us could have driven home. We've got a house sitter, so everything checked out and it was fun. You know, it was good for us to stay another day. So we are here, and I'm gonna have a full work day ahead, and then I will finish up my work day about 4:30 or so, and then we will start making our way back to San Antonio. And through the day, Lenny will get what he needs to get done, completed, and then we will head out. And I think we're gonna stop and have dinner with cousins, the same cousins that we hung out with yesterday. So there are definitely things that we miss about living here. Like, tons of family is here. We have family in San Antonio too. But we definitely miss cousins and miss other family members and stuff. So anyway, all right, I'm gonna get my work day going. So much to do. I am really dreading today. My business partner is really dreading today, just because we've been off for 2.5 weeks and it is gonna be a lot to go over. So I've got my laptop, thank goodness for laptops, and internet connections, and you can work from anywhere. All right, so we are finishing up a trip where we have been out of town, and it's a Monday, and so I need to make sure that we have meal planned and we are eating at home as much as possible this week. We actually are gonna try doing some gluten-free stuff. One of my kids, we've done this before, but we have never done we've, I guess, attempted it, but not done an excellent job at it. We end up going off track, or he ends up going off track at some point. So we've got some stomach issues that we need to address, and we're gonna give gluten-free another try. So I'm at that place where I'm like, do I just go ahead and buy gluten-free and cook gluten-free for everybody? Or do we, or do I just buy it for him? And I think my husband would benefit from some gluten-free stuff as well. So I am not gonna have time. I had meetings all day. We're getting on the road. We're gonna drive home for 4 hours. We're gonna meet cousins for dinner on the way out. And then tomorrow I am full of meetings until like 5 p.m. So crock pot tomorrow. And look, I was sitting here eating some of these, which I shouldn't be eating, and I've got orange on my fingers. Crock pot, and I am not gonna have time to go to Costco. I'm gonna need to do a Walmart order. So let me show you what I'm doing here. All right, so number one, I am mapping out my meal plan, okay? We're gonna eat lots of chicken, and then I have also got some beef in the freezer that I wanna use up. So we will use up a roast and carrots and potatoes. So far I've got roast carrots and potatoes. I've got grilled chicken with sweet potatoes and probably carrots in the slow cooker. Baked potatoes or sweet potatoes, I don't know which one yet. And then we're gonna do a honey garlic chicken that will, so this will be cooked on Lenny's Blackstone. This will be cooked probably on the stovetop. We're gonna chop it up. I bought a big thing of honey a couple of weeks ago from Costco, and I'm gonna incorporate it in my coffees and then also in cooking. I thought this would be perfect. I'm gonna make white rice to go with it, and then some sheet pan veggies. I know that I've got some Italian dressing at home. It's either the Olive Garden one or a regular, like a Newman's dressing. I'll use one of those. It's so easy. You just take the chicken, pour it in the slow cooker, or put it in the slow cooker, pour the thing of dressing on it and call it a day, and then serve it with pasta and fruit and salad. And then I need one more meal. And this will probably be a Wednesday meal because
I think we have mops this week. So I just messaged my friend to find out if we have mops. And if so, then something will go here and that'll be my mops contribution. And then we will probably eat out one night, and then we will also have leftovers, okay? All right, so let me show you what I'm doing. I am literally just taking my meal plan here, and then look, this is the most amazing. I've been using this, not the same tube, but this brand of chapstick for like 2 years. It is the best. And I'll tell you, the milk and honey is fantastic. Okay, I'm using my little lap desk on top of the desk because it has this. It's worked out perfect. Anyway, all right. So I'm just gonna go through here. I know that when I get home, I'm going to need to do some cleaning out of the refrigerator, but I need to find some fresh fruits. California grown dates, interesting. I need to find the fruits and veggies that we want to have, and I'm just gonna have it delivered from Walmart. This is why I have a Walmart.com account. To me, it's like having a Prime account. So anyway, I need to make sure that I have everything needed, and that way when we get home, we're not gonna get home till about midnight tonight. When we get home, I can make sure that something, I've got my chicken defrosting in the fridge, and then in the morning, in the midst of my long day of appointments, I will, well, first I'll have to get up and make sure little kids are squared away for their schoolwork. And then I will make sure that I get dinner going in the slow cooker in the morning, and make sure that I place an order from Costco that will be there early so that I can get all that out of the way before my meetings start at 10 o'clock. Does all that make sense? And I need to see what all Walmart has right now in the form of fresh fruits and vegetables. So I'm gonna set the camera down and just let you kind of watch me do this while I'm waiting for my husband and the teenagers to get back, so that when they get back, we can get on the road.
Shine on me, shine on me. Shine on me, shine on me. I've been going out of my head. I've been waiting for someone to give me help. All I'm asking for is just some space and some time, then I'll be alright. I've been having thoughts in my mind I can't get out. Tell me things I can't say.
So let me give you the run through real quick of what I ordered. So I got some naan rounds for some homemade pizzas, some naan bread to go with hummus, bottled water, which we always need, cranberry grape juice, milk, eggs. There's the hummus. I got potatoes, the russets we'll do baked potatoes, maybe for lunch if we don't do them with our dinner, broccoli and cauliflower, Brussels sprouts. I got the peppers, onions, and mushrooms to also go with sheet pans, and the zucchini. The gold potatoes will go in, it will go in the pot roast, and then sweet potatoes, carrots. These are the carrots that will go in pot roast, and then I have big carrots. Actually, these are the carrots that I'll use to do the glazed honey carrots, and then I have other carrots that I will cut up that are big regular carrots and put those in the broccoli. I got grapes, some mangoes, some apples, avocados, a bag of salad, some bananas, frozen chicken breasts, chicken thighs, olive oil because I'm out, but I really prefer to buy it at Costco, so I'll just get a small thing for now. And then some of the gluten-free pasta. And there was one other thing I was thinking of. What was it? What was I thinking about? I don't remember. Okay, so all of that, very little meat, very little groceries, and it's $132, right? Craziness. Okay, let me get this ordered so that I can get it delivered tomorrow. All right, my order is placed and we are ready to go for this week. Super excited. We met up with family at a place called Babe's Chicken. We actually went to Burleson. That's on our way out of town. Babes serves food family style, and it's super delicious. And now we are on our way home. This is the Buc-ee's in Temple. We've stopped. This is our halfway point. We stopped to get gas and use the bathroom. If you don't know Buc-ee's, then you just don't know amazing bathrooms at a gas station. And this is like a grocery store gas station. You can shop. You could Christmas shop in here. It's phenomenal. They always have fun shirts. Great coffee, great food. Like, you could eat dinner in here. You can shop in here. You can go to the bathroom. You can get gas, all the things. That thing was way overpriced. It was like $35. That is insanity. But it was cool. But we did not buy it. Anyway, so Lenny wanted to kind of give you guys a quick look at those roasted pecans. Are so good. He really likes those, although he doesn't get them very often anymore because he's watching his sugar. But they've got easy things that you can eat on the go in the car, like things like this. You could get hard-boiled eggs, fresh fruit, banana pudding, all kinds of things. Or you can go over where they have fresh made kolaches, or they've got healthier options and less healthy options. You can get home freshly made barbecue. They've got a great turkey sandwich that's a club that's on a sweet bun. It's so good. They really do have a lot of options. There's just nowhere to sit in there to eat. So you need to get it and get out. They want you there to spend money. They don't want you there sitting and eating. So here's what the coffee area looks like. You've got all the different choices for ways to sweeten your coffee, or, put creamer in it or whatever. And it's like 11 o'clock at night. We are traveling very late. It may be closer to 10, but this is a time of night where not a ton of people are in there. So this is the next morning, and my Walmart grocery delivery has been delivered. And me and a teenager are bringing it all in, and I'm going to get it all put up, and there it all is, just laid out. Like I said, I knew I wasn't going to be able to make a trip to Costco in time, and I wanted to be able to eat at home. So I was a little disappointed in the potatoes. Costco has spoiled me. A 15-pound bag at Costco is $9, where this was almost $6, and these are the smallest potatoes I've ever seen in my life. I was disappointed. Look at these. They are tiny. Those might as well be like little creamer potatoes. Anyway, all is well. We're going to get it put up. I actually need to clean out the refrigerator a little bit. We opened it and we could smell something that needed to be addressed in there. So just clean it out. Again, I've got meetings that start at 10 a.m. and I have to get ready in full. I've got to take a shower. This is not a meeting where I can show up not showered, even though it's at home. I need to have makeup on and look professional. And not that makeup is what makes you look professional. I need to be showered and have it together. So to me, that equals having my makeup done, my hair clean. I'm dressed professionally. I got to get that done. But first, I'm going to get all this put up. And I actually decided not to do a slow cooker meal that night, or for that night. Instead, this was the night that I chose to make the chicken thighs on the grill. But what I did do, one of my teenagers is there. The morning time is, we do a lot of chatting in the mornings. This is when the house is quiet and whatever teenagers are up, they want to come down and have life discussions, which is great. I'm here for it. I am here for it. So the 5-pound bag of chicken was frozen, and I knew it would be, but I decided to just put it in a container, in my defrosting container, and put it in the fridge and just let it defrost in there. And go ahead and use the thighs that were already defrosted and or thawed, and call it a day. So there you go. We're gonna get all this put up and get it put in the fridge and go through the fridge and find what's smelling, and then I will go and get ready for my work day.
I can do it all in your way. Say all the things that you say. I can do it all in one night. When I go out, the light doesn't shine on me. I fade out. It's all so new to me. I need you. Someone to show me the way. The light doesn't shine on me. Shine on me, shine on me. Shine on me. to breathe, yeah, I need that. Take it all in now, I see what I'm asking for is just some space and some time, then I'll be alright. I've been having thoughts in my mind I can't get out. Tell me things I can't say myself from you and nobody else. Everything inside of my side. This is all so new to me. I can do it all in your way. Say all the things that you say. I can do it all in one night. When I go out, the light doesn't shine on me. I fade out. It's all so new to me. I need you, someone to show me the way. The light doesn't shine on me. I go out, the light doesn't shine on me. I fade out.
These are the moments that I question life and wonder, why are there 4 containers of peanut butter open in my refrigerator? Who did this? Who's responsible for this? Hello, people. We only need one at a time. All right, we've got the fridge all stocked up, and it's taken me longer to do all that, and I need to shave off some time in my morning. So I actually took a shower and did not wash my hair, and I'm going to use dry shampoo. Got my makeup done, got dressed, and now I'm going to do my hair. And actually, while we were going out of town, I had ordered a couple of things from Launch, kind of as my Christmas to myself. You know, you buy Christmas for everyone, make sure everybody has this amazing Christmas, and then it's like, okay, what do I want for myself? And so Launch had this big sale, and there were a couple of pieces I had been wanting to try for a while. I really, they had multiple waving devices, like for waving your hair, on sale. There were like 3 of them, and the one I really wanted was sold out, but I got this one instead. And I like it. I do like it. I think my hair would have done different. There are a couple of things. Number one, I think my hair would have done differently had it not been, had it been freshly washed. I think it would have been smoother. I feel like it got a little frizzy, but also, I did not leave it on long enough. My husband made me coffee. I'm like, okay, I've spent way too much time downstairs doing things other than getting ready. Can you please, can you make me coffee? And he did. He loves to make me coffee. Anyway, I did not leave it on long enough. I didn't realize until I used it another time that, oh, it beeps when it's time to move. I'm always worried I'm going to fry my hair with hot tools. So I'm overly cautious. I think that it would have looked better had I taken my time, not been rushing, and if my hair was freshly cleaned and freshly blow dried. Instead, it had dry shampoo in it, and it had been up and was kind of frizzy, and I feel like it was frizzy. So anyway, but overall, I think it's a great tool. And then I also ordered the blow dryer that is the blow dryer and brush in one, and that is my new favorite tool. I'll have to show it to you one of these mornings. I love it. It is a super satisfying hair tool to use. I can't wait to show it to you. Anyway, I told you in a recent video that the hot brush that is a flat brush, it does not dry your hair. Your hair already has to be dried to use the flat brush. That's been my favorite tool for like 3 or 4 years now, maybe 4 or 5 years. It's been my favorite tool for a long time. But now the blow dryer brush, that's kind of like a triangular blow dryer brush, I love it. I will be using it. I have been using it a lot. Anyway, now I'm in my meeting, and for the last 4 years or so, my office has been in my bedroom. It used to be our guest room, but we changed some things around, and so now it's in my bedroom, and which is fine. It's in a corner. It's totally fine, and nobody can see the mess that's back there on that dresser. And so my business partner lives in Alabama. I'm in Texas, and we share this business that we run remotely together. So we actually do many presentations and trainings on Tuesdays, and amongst other things. So that's what this is. And yeah, we've been doing that together for many, many, many years. All right, so it is not quite noon yet, and I am 2 meetings down. I've got 2 more meetings left for the day, and we were traveling super late last night, so we did not get in until, I mean, kids didn't get in bed until like 1:30. So I've had some teenagers up already. Little kids will be, you know, they're just starting to kind of roam. I need to get their schoolwork ready, and for dinner we're going to have the grilled chicken and grilled vegetables, so I don't have to get anything prepared right now for that. I don't need to put anything in the slow cooker. I am going to figure out what I'm going to make for a quick little lunch and get the little kids' schoolwork ready, and we'll keep moving and grooving. And I will be in meetings today till at least 4, so it's going to be a long day. I am actually going to heat this up for lunch and maybe make some rice in the slow cooker, not in the slow cooker, in the Instant Pot. I'm going to heat this up in the oven, I think, and that way kids can have this for lunch, and it'll be here waiting for them when they're ready. So I actually decided to cook it on the stovetop. After reading the directions, I was like, oh, this will be so much easier. I've eaten a couple of these Kevin's things before, but either they were done differently or I forgot that they were in these individual packages inside, and it was just going to be easier to do everything on the stovetop. So I got a skillet to heat up all of the chicken, and then I just did rice on the stovetop. It takes like, 10 minutes. So I got that going, and the rice was done by the time that the chicken was done, and then kids were able to eat as they wanted. And if they didn't want this, they could make themselves a sandwich or some mac and cheese or whatever their heart desired that's in the pantry or the fridge or the freezer. They didn't have to eat it, but most of us did. It was really, really yummy. It was really good. And it actually prompted me to put on my list for my next Costco grocery haul to get some more of these Kevin's things. I've got one more Kevin's thing in the freezer, but I want to get some more of them because they really do make easy lunches that are delicious. So that's on the list. Once I get this going and I'm waiting for it to finish, I'm actually going to do a little bit of tidying up. The floor, dogs have been going in and out. People have been walking all around. And so I want to vacuum the floor. So I'm going to do that. I can't stand feeling, little things on the floor when I'm walking around in bare feet. And it's really easy to just vacuum real quick while I'm waiting. And I love my Shark Duo Clean that I got at Costco. It's so good. It gets everything off of tile and hardwood floors. I really, really love it.
You get everybody staring for days. All they see is just a young, pretty face. But I'm trying to get to know you much better. Don't matter how much time it will take, but there's something you're trying to hide. There's something you're keeping inside. But I'm trying to get to know you much better.
All right, so I've made lunch. It's super yummy, but I've got about 45 minutes left until my next meeting starts, and I need to get Jack and Luke Henry's schoolwork ready, but I also have a bunch of papers that I need to go through and grade really quickly as well. So I am doing that, and like I told you guys in a recent video, we have moved them to online school, and it is not online through the state. It is something that is independent, and it is something that we get to control if we want to speed it up or slow it down or skip a lesson or whatever. We get to decide on that. So I'm just going through everything. I've got a bunch of worksheets that I need to grade and make sure that they've been done and see if there are any lessons that maybe, doesn't look like they're grasping this skill. We need to go back over it. So I'm just going through all of that right now and then getting everything ready so that they can spend the afternoon getting their schoolwork done. So, really, honestly, it's pretty easy. It's just something that we got to stay on top of, right? And being that I work 30, sometimes 40 hours a week from home, I reached a point where I just really needed something like an online school option. So this really has been a great choice for our family, and I do not regret it at all. I'm so glad that we did it. Anyway, so I'm just going to finish grading these, eat my lunch real quick, and then I will go back in for the rest of my afternoon meetings, and then dinner will be ready. So if you want to see the food that we are making this week from the online grocery order that we made with Walmart, that video is coming up. Everything's been recorded, and we will give you a look at all of the yummy things that we made for the week to feed our family. All right. Listen, guys, if this is your first time here, I would love for you to subscribe. If this is your 10th or 100th time here and you've never subscribed, I'm like, why? Why haven't you subscribed? Do me a favor, hit the subscribe button. We would love to have you around. I am working really hard to hammer out content, multiple videos each week. My goal right now is to do at least 2. My big goal is to do 4 long form videos. And so we're trucking along. We're getting it done. Hiring some help has really been instrumental in getting that done. And then we are also doing 3 to 4 short form. So that's shorts here on YouTube each week as well, just so that we can stay connected and keep showing our videos to a variety of audiences that we can help. That's why I'm here. That's what I love about YouTube, is that it's a great place to connect with people, and it's a great place to help others and to find help when you need it, right? I really enjoy this space a lot. So if you are wondering what a day in the life is like for a busy work at home homeschool mom, this is it. You're getting to see it. Life is busy over here. All right, guys, I'm going to leave you alone. I'm going to stop talking. You can finish watching. I've got some great new content coming up over the next week. And again, like and subscribe. Leave me a message. Let me know, do you homeschool? Have you ever thought about homeschooling? Do you work from home? What do you think the pros and cons are of working from home? Honestly, I think working from home is just one of the best options. I think everybody should do it, but I know it's not for everybody. So I would love your thoughts on all of that too. Let's carry on the conversation down in the comments. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I hope that you have a great rest of your week.